Hello, this is your class notebook page for dilations on the coordinate plane. And right here it says to dilate the rectangle shown. Oops, sorry about that. Got to draw. Dilate the rectangle shown. And we're going to use a scale factor of 1/3, which means we got to take all our coordinates and multiply them by 1/3. So let's first find our preimage coordinates. Our preimage A, the coordinates would be -6, 3. So I'm going to put a -6, 3. And for B, we have a +6, +3. For point C, we have a +6, -3. So I'm going to put this here. +6 and a -3. And for D, we have a -6 and a -3. -6. Oops. And a -3. Okay. So now we got to take these coordinates and multiply them by our scale factor of 1/3. So I'm going to come over here. And we notice we have all 6s and 3s. So let's just kind of go 6 times 1/3, right? Remember how to do our fractions, to multiply our fractions? We take the 6, turn it into a fraction by putting it over 1. Then we go 6 times 1 is 6. And 1 times 3 is 3. And 6 over 3 is going to be 2. So 6 divided times 1/3 is 2. If this is a -6, then it would be a -2, right? So here we got a -6 times 1/3. So our, oops, let me just erase this. My hand's going crazy today. Oh, back to draw. So our A prime is going to be -2. And now let's figure out what 3 would be multiplied by 1/3. So we got to take our 3 and multiply it by 1/3. So I'm going to put this over 1. Multiply the numerators. 3 times 3 is 3. 1 times 3, I'm sorry, 3 times 1 is 3. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So we get 1. So 3 times 1/3 is 1. So our A prime is going to be at -2, 1. So -2, 1 is going to be right here. Let's do this one. So I already know for my B prime, I know that 6 times 1/3, we did that over here, is 2. And 3 times 1/3 is 1. So we get a 2, 1. So I'm going to go 2 and 1. Now for C prime, we got 6 again. 6 times 1/3 is 2. 2. And -3 times 1/3. So this is negative. This would be negative, right? 1. It's going to be -1. So I have a 2, +2, -1. It's going to go right there. And now we got, for D prime, a -3. I'm sorry. -6 times 1/3 is going to be a -2. Kind of did that work earlier. And a negative 3 times 1/3 is a negative 1. So this would be 2, negative 1. I'm sorry, negative 2, negative 1. Negative 2, negative 1 is going to go right here. And we can connect these. And there we go. This is our A prime. This is B prime. This is C prime. And this is D prime. Okay. So what is the ratios of the corresponding sides? I'm going to come back over to here. And I'm going to type that. The new sides are 1/3 the size of the pre-image sides, right? Because we multiply by 1/3, so everything's 1/3 of the size. We have that consistency of scale factor. Now down here, and I don't know why this didn't come through when I transferred this over to here, but I'm just going to type it here, and you can type it as well. We need to find the scale factor of each of these. And if you remember, our scale factor is our new divided by the original. Okay, so do this. New divided by original. Okay, so let's take M here. Our new M is the one with the prime. So M prime is 5, and our original M was 4. So 5 over 4. So if we do our M's, our new M is 5, and our original M is 4. Now, if you want to check it with another number, our new N is 10, and our original N is 8. So we could also write it as 10 over 8, right? But isn't 10 over 8 the same as 5 over 4? We can just divide by 2, right? So once again, we have that consistency of scale factors. Let's look at the L. Well, L's again is also the newest 10 and 8. So we're going to have that consistency of scale factor. To get your scale factor, you find the new divided by the old or original. So let's do this one. Our new is 3. Our original is 1. So 3 over 1, which is 3. Let's do it with Q. Oh, I did this one backwards, didn't I? I am sorry. You must think she's crazy. Our new is 1, and our original's 3, so it's 1/3. Here, our new is 2 for Q, and the original is 6. But if I divide those both by 3, I'm going to get that 1/3 also, aren't I? If we compare R, our new R is 1, and our original R is 3. So once again, we get that 1/3. Okay? So for this one, we got to take our new divided by our old. So it would be 6 over 9, which is 2/3. If I divide by 3. Okay? Or we would have 8 over 12. If I compare my y's, I'd have 8 over 12, our new divided by our old. And once again, if we divide by 4, you're going to get 2/3. Okay. For this last one, our new divided by our old, if we look at our x's first, so I'm going to do our x's here in blue. Our new x is 12, our old x is 10. So it'll be 12 over 10, which is 6 over 5 if we divide by 2. So that's our scale factor. Let's check it with our y's. Our y's are negative 18 and negative 15. So negative 18 is our new over negative 15, which is our old. If you divide everything by 3, negative divided by a negative is a positive, and you're going to get 6/5, which is what we also got over here. So here our scale factor is 6/5. Have a good day.